Summer in Massachusetts, a time for backyard barbecues, evenings at the park, and the constant hum of mosquitoes. But this year, that familiar buzz carries a new and frightening threat: Eastern equine encephalitis, or EEE. This rare virus, spread through the bite of infected mosquitoes, has put communities across the state on high alert. The fear is palpable. A single bite can lead to a deadly disease, and residents are grappling with the reality of this invisible enemy lurking in the shadows. What was once a nuisance, a rite of passage even, has become a source of anxiety. Families are rethinking their summer evenings, parks are empty after dusk, and the carefree joy of the season is overshadowed by a sense of caution. The news is filled with reports of the virus's spread, and health officials are urging residents to take precautions. The message is clear: EE is a serious threat, and we must all be vigilant. Eastern equine encephalitis, despite its name, is not just a threat to horses. It is a serious and potentially fatal disease that can infect humans as well. The virus attacks the central nervous system, causing inflammation of the brain, also known as encephalitis. Symptoms can range from mild flu-like illness to severe neurological problems, including seizures, coma, and even death. There is no cure for EEE, and approximately 1/3 of those infected do not survive. Those who do survive often face a long and difficult road to recovery, with many suffering from long-term neurological damage. The severity of this disease, coupled with the lack of treatment options, underscores the critical importance of prevention. The recent case in Massachusetts involving a man in his 80s serves as a stark reminder of the very real danger posed by EE. It highlights the vulnerability of our communities to this deadly virus and the need for a swift and coordinated response. In the face of this emerging health crisis, authorities in Massachusetts have wasted no time in taking decisive action to combat the spread of EEE. Several communities have been designated as high-risk areas, triggering a series of preventative measures aimed at protecting residents. Public parks and recreational areas are now eerily quiet after dark, closed to minimize the risk of mosquito bites. Outdoor events have been postponed or canceled, disrupting community gatherings and cherished traditions. The decision underscores the seriousness with which officials are approaching the situation. The health and safety of residents are paramount, and these measures are necessary to curb the virus's spread. Climate change, fueling the mosquito fire. The EEE outbreak in Massachusetts is part of a larger trend. Mosquito-borne illnesses are rising due to climate change. Warming temperatures expand mosquito habitats and seasons. Warmer climates create ideal breeding grounds for mosquitoes. Longer seasons mean more bites and disease transmission. The Northeast has seen a significant rise in mosquito activity. This trend highlights the link between health and the environment. Climate change has real-world health impacts. Addressing climate change protects both the planet and ourselves. Section 5. Protecting yourself and your family. In the face of this growing threat, it is crucial that residents arm themselves with knowledge and take proactive steps to protect themselves and their loved ones from mosquito bites. Simple, yet effective measures can significantly reduce the risk of EE infection. One of the most important steps is to eliminate standing water around your home. Mosquitoes breed in standing water, so removing any sources of stagnant water, such as buckets, flower pots, and clogged gutters, can disrupt their breeding cycle and reduce their numbers. When venturing outdoors, especially during peak mosquito activity hours at dawn and dusk, wearing long sleeves and pants can provide an extra layer of protection against bites. Using insect repellent containing DEET is another effective way to deter mosquitoes. Remember to follow the instructions on the product label carefully. By taking these simple precautions, we can minimize our exposure to mosquitoes and reduce the risk of EEE infection. Section 6. Vigilance is our best defense. The recent outbreak of EEE in Massachusetts is a stark reminder of the ever-present threat of mosquito-borne illnesses. It is a call to action, urging us to remain vigilant, informed, and proactive in our efforts to protect ourselves and our communities. We must remain aware of the risks, stay informed about the latest developments, and take all necessary precautions to prevent mosquito bites. EE is a serious disease, but it is preventable. By working together, by heeding the advice of health officials, and by taking personal responsibility for our health, we can minimize the impact of this deadly virus. Let us not wait for another tragedy to spur us into action. The time for vigilance is now.